Good evening, everyone. Today I am going to discuss with another important concept of English grammar, which is called correct tense. Generally, from class 6 to 12, we often get the concept of correct tense. The question given in this way: correct the following sentence by using appropriate tenses. So the concept of tense is very essential, which I discussed in last classes. Let's discuss one after another. Through these particular examples, here I taken total 7 examples, and through these particular examples, I like to provide a concept. I told in earlier classes also, the concept is main thing in grammar. Whether how many examples you discussing, it does not matter, but what is how many concept, how you able to get the concept properly, that is the important thing regarding grammar. Let's discuss one after another. First example, he visits Sri Lanka twice a year. When we discussed the concept of times, simple present tense, we get the times twice a year, twice a month, twice a week, twice daily. Okay, in this way, other times every year, every Sunday. When we get this particular times, we always want to know that that particular example will be always in simple present or present indefinite tense. So here the sentence is given, he visits Sri Lanka twice a year. So he is third person, and one concept is that regarding third person singular number, after verb always we have to ask, we have to add s or yes. So that what will be the correct form? He visits Sri Lanka twice a year. In this way we have to correct it. Second example, don't disturb the baby, he sleep. Don't disturb the baby, he sleep means he doing something. So what is correct form? Don't disturb the baby, because this is an example of present continuous tense. And regarding that particular fact, we have to correct it by following the formula of present continuous tense. What is the formula? Subject plus am oblique is oblique r plus verb plus ing plus, in this way we have to correct it. So what will be the answer? Don't disturb the baby, he is sleeping. Okay, in this case, if other sentence is given, suppose the boy write a letter now. Write, if it is given, write in bracket, then what will be correct form? When now time will get, and we always have to correct it by following the formula of present continuous tense. Then answer will be the boy is writing a letter now, in this way. Next one, recently the price of sugar, price of mustard oil increased. Here bracket given in increase. Recently, this is a time of present perfect tense. Am I right? Recently, just now, already. They are the times of present perfect tense, and when we get these particular times in correct tense, always we have to correct it by following the formula of present perfect tense. What is the formula of present perfect tense? Subject plus have or has plus verb in third form. So what will be the answer? Recently, the price of mustard oil has increased. In this way, we have to correct it. Next one, he read the book for 3 hours. Here 4 given. Okay, he read the book for 3 hours. Here we get that this is an example of present perfect continuous tense. 4, when we will get 4 or since, then we will get that particular example will be example of present perfect continuous tense. So here we have to correct it by following the formula of present perfect continuous tense. So what is the answer? He has been reading the book for 3 years. Under often given in exam papers from class 8 to class 10, in some cases in matriculation exam also, it rained since morning. In this way, example given from present perfect continuous tense. So what will be the answer? It has been raining since morning. In this way, we have to correct it. And next one, they go to Delhi last year. We'll see good in when discuss the concept of simple past tense. Get it sometimes last month, last year, any last summer vacation, last puja vacation. Regarding that particular times, we have to always correct the particular form of sentence by using the concept of simple past tense. Formula of simple past tense was the formula subject plus verb in second form. So in case, what will be the answer? They went to Delhi last year. They went, because here went is the second form of past form of go. Next one, when he saw me, I write a letter. When he saw me, I doing something, because it is an example of past continuous tense. So here we have to correct it by following the formula of past continuous tense. What's the formula of past continuous tense? Subject plus was oblique were plus verb plus ing plus object plus time. So we have to correct it by following this particular formula. If I correct it, what is the answer? When he saw me, I was writing a letter. In this way, we have to correct it. Next one, the person died before the doctor came. That before the doctor came, it is an example of past perfect tense. I discussed in last class is that regarding past perfect tense, 2 incidents happen in past, and in case of first incident, we have to follow the formula of past perfect tense, and other sentence we have to write in simple past tense. So what is correct form? We have to correct it by following the formula of past perfect tense, subject plus had plus verb in third form. So what should be answer? The person had died before the doctor came. Except this particular sentences, other sentences which is not given here, I like to discuss that sometimes the sentence from future tense also given for correct tenses. Suppose in future tense we have to remember that we will get the time of next year, next month, any next. Like simple past tense we get the times of last year, last month, any last. In future indefinite tense always we get next year, next month, next summer vacation, next Puja vacation. In this way we will get this time. Okay. And regarding one fact, regarding past perfect tense and future perfect tense, I like to say one thing because students often get confused regarding this particular two part of tenses. In past perfect tense, always we have to remember that two incidents happened in past, and regarding the first incident, we have to use the concept of we have to use the formula of past perfect tense. But in case of future perfect tense, two incidents happen in near future. But in case of first incident, we have to use the formula of future perfect tense. And one thing another, we can remember also this particular concept in another way. In past perfect tense, in one sentence always we get in simple past tense, but in future perfect tense, one sentence always we get in simple present tense. Here if we analyze it, here the patient died before the doctor came. Here came given, verb in second form given, so it is a part is an example of simple past tense. But if we take some other example from future perfect tense, then we can say, suppose my father, suppose reach reach in bracket, my father reached home before the guest arrives. Before the guest arrives. Before the guest arrives, now father will come and guest will come. Both will happen in near future, but what will be which will be first happen? The first happen that my father will arrive first. Okay, my father will reach home first. So here we have to correct it by using this particular formula that my father will have reached home before the guest arrives. Here guest arrives given in simple present tense. In this way we have to remember this particular parts of future perfect and past perfect tense. These are the concept of today's class, and what left today I will discuss by collecting the some other important facts and important sentences from my previous papers in my next class. Thank you.